Gentlemen, how's it going?
Man, oh man, oh man. Oh, the boys are back and we are here to talk about some wrestling. Some
We
wrestling.
ready.
Y'all, you ready? We're
We
ready?
ready.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Happy
Yeah.
Sports Equinox Day, everybody.
Hey, yes,
Yo.
this is incredible. This is incredible. You know
you
what?
know what they don't. You know what they don't count on that day. They don't count WWE Monday Night Raw.
which it should, because it's on
should,
ESPN
absolutely.
now. It's on ESPN now. So,
OKC Thunder
yeah,
number one, baby.
Oh my gosh, goodness gracious, that just, yeah. So welcome back to the Triple Threat Theory podcast. We are excited to talk about, when we're back on this podcast, that means only one thing, and one thing only. There is a PLE that is happening this week, and so we have some things to talk about. We are about to get into the best part of the year, which is not Christmas. Christmas is great. We love it. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's also the most
Fantastic.
wonderful time for War Games, which will be happening at the end of the month. So it's crazy that we have two PLEs, one at the very beginning on the 1st and then the last one on the 29th. So it's crazy to think that.
What's
And
War
so,
Games, Kenyn?
What's War Games?
What's War Games?
Oh, well, I'm glad that you asked. War Games.
Whenever I
is
hear
not
War
only-
Games, it doesn't sound like fun. It sounds like a game of war. Tell me more.
We have fun.
so-
we have fun.
I'm
we
so
have
happy that you asked that.
Speaking of fun, if you
Tim.
guys want to have some fun, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all the things, because guess what? We have fun here. We want you to have fun too. And also, check out our Instagram at triple_threat_theory.
Theory.
Anyways, back to the show. Just a quick ad there.
Triple_threat_theory is what he was saying. So there we go.
Speaking of theories,
Yes.
WWE has been releasing these short vignettes, these little clips online that has the whole internet going bonkers right now.
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I've been going bonkers
Yeah.
since I've heard this. Tell me more, Abby.
Little clips that they've been putting online
don't know
of
what
just
he's drinking.
these little promos is what they look like. Then the first one had everyone talking, second one had everyone thinking, the third one had everyone gasping, the fourth, fifth, and sixth one were just like, what
other
is
senses?
this? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think I ran out of senses at that point.
I feel
But we
you're
have some
tracking.
theories on that. Kenyn has a really interesting take on these video clips, promo clips that he wanted to share with us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say on the front end, I probably disagree, but I'm very
Wow.
interested to hear.
Just off
Let's
the
see if I
rip.
can
Where you-
change your mind. Let me see if I can change your mind. Okay.
change my mind.
A long time
Okay.
ago, in a SummerSlam not too far away, you once disagreed with us then as well.
He did. And was he right?
And look where it got us. We landed a little scene on Netflix.
Yeah. Netflix. Thank you. Oh yeah. What else were we on? Oh yeah. The second night.
It looks like I'm never
SummerSlam.
gonna Looks like I'm never gonna live that one down, huh?
So you know what? I like when you disagree because good things happen to us when you disagree.
Good things
Abby.
happen when
Good
I
things
disagree.
happen. So here, let's break this down a little bit. Just like Sir Abby has said, there is 5. Am I right? There's 5.
I think they
Was there
dropped
5?
the sixth one, like right before Raw,
Okay.
which I think was the whiskey.
Mm.
Okay. That was okay. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to give you the breakdown.
Hit me.
Video number 1.
Oh, wow.
Feet. All right. You see the shoes.
Like the guy from
I
the...
believe.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy from that fan shot
Wait,
during the Jay and Jimmy Uso match that happened a couple weeks back. The feet
Oh my
sign
gosh, I'm
guy.
trying to be serious right now. What is happening right
How are
now?
you serious and talking about
Guy, like,
feet?
Okay.
Binder?
I really believe that those belong to Braun Breaker. Okay. That's Braun Breaker. The second one I believe.
The first one belonged to Braun Breaker. Those are some nice shoes, man.
The first one.
What shoes were they? Can you describe what kind of shoe they are?
I believe that they are a. I can't. It's really hard to say. They're black. I see the shoelaces are kind of like out there. They might be Bronson Reed. Maybe they'll be Bronson Reed, but it doesn't matter. The first two is Bronson. The first two is Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. That's what I'm basically going at with those two.
Okay.
The third one is the big one. Okay, you have the boots. You have the boot cut jeans. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I should say. Brock Lesnar, I believe, is the shoes of the third video.
Bold.
When you get to the fourth video, you see a man with beautifully crisp dress shoes only a penguin would ever wear, aka Paul Heyman. Okay?
Wait, this almost
You
sounds
also
like a faction is being formed.
You also see Paul Heyman's hands and the Hall of Fame ring clearly on those hands. If those aren't his hands on that fifth video, then we should all quit our jobs and we should all stop watching wrestling.
No,
I really
that
believe
fifth video is undeniably Paul Heyman.
it's undeniably Paul Heyman. Which brings us to the last one. There is a whiskey glass, not just one, not just two, not just three, but 4 whiskey glasses being poured, as in a way to symbolize a brotherhood, a pact, or should I say, a faction.
Dead.
4 of them. There are 4 videos with 4 pairs of feet. And we just said who those 4 guys are. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the reincarnation of the 4 horsemen. With Paul Heyman as the mouthpiece, and you have the best 4 possibilities right there with that.
Jesus.
It's almost like
My
I called that a couple weeks ago.
The whiskey glass one makes me feel like this is going to feel like a reincarnation of either the 4 horsemen or maybe a blending of 4 horsemen evolution style of a faction.
So the way you were going, my first thought was evolution, but then you went legendary with 4
I went
horsemen.
legendary because let me tell you, the Hall of Fame ring is got to be more than just the hands of Paul Heyman. They showed his feet. Why did they have to show his hands too? It was the ring that was the thing that came out inside that video. Who is a Hall of Fame? That's why I said it's a mixture. Who are the 2 4-person Hall of Fame factions that are inside the Hall of Fame right now? You've got multiple of them, but 4, the ones that have exactly 4 members. Evolution and the 4 horsemen. Now, X, you have D-Generation X. They have more than 4.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Triple H,
What?
Ric Flair.
Yes,
Batista and
Randy Orton.
So Ric Flair and Triple H are in the Hall of Fame. Okay.
Ric Flair, yeah. The Ric Flair, Triple H are in the Hall of Fame. Is Evolution not in the Hall of Fame? Is
Evolution is not. Batista
Evolution's
was
not in the Hall of
inducted, but it was the 2020 year.
It was just
but
for
it
him.
Didn't have
Okay.
it. So he
Then
actually bowed out and was like, "I'll do it again some other time."
Then maybe they're just symbolizing 4 horsemen because I know the 4 horsemen is in.
The 4
because
horsemen.
Ric Flair has
I think
2.
Individually, they're in the Hall of Fame individually, and then I think they're in as the 4 horsemen.
Yes, as the 4 horsemen. Yes, correct. Because Ric Flair has 2.
So he's in as an individual, and then he's in as 4 horsemen.
as a 4 horseman member.
Triple H is also in twice with Triple H and DX.
DX, correct. Which that means hopefully before Ric Flair passes away, I would love to see him be a 3-time Hall of Famer because he deserves it with the Evolution faction. That would be kind of cool, actually. That'd be kind of cool.
Evolution was top tier. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, during that moment, yeah,
was,
with Triple H just destroying the league, like just destroy.
It was
Like
an
I mean,
iconic faction. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, who else could take down Goldberg that way?
Interesting theory. Just interesting theory about. I'll tell you what the internet was thinking once each video came out. The first one, which looked like, dress shoes. I think that's the one you were talking about. Everyone immediately thought that was Gunther.
Interesting.
Yeah, they thought it was a Gunther return package. The second one threw people off because it was like boots. That one people thought was Roman Reigns. The third one is undoubtedly Brock Lesnar, like
Brock
the
Lesnar.
bootcut
Who
jeans and the
else
boots.
is doing that? Yeah,
Undoubtedly, that's what threw people's theories off immediately. They're like, "Whoa, what is this? We don't understand." Then the fourth one, I believe, was the hands on the chair, right?
Fourth one was the nice dress shoes that are all polished up, that are pointed.
Okay.
That I said they were Paul Heyman's feet.
Right. So here's the general theory. This is like the safest theory. Yours is like, the most outlandish and most like, people are like, Brock Lesnar in a faction division? Oh my gosh. The most general and boring theory is that this is just a WrestleMania 42.
What does that have
Promo
to do?
video.
Why does it have to deal with WrestleMania 42? Why does it have to deal with that?
Because it's just a promo package that includes Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Paul Heyman all taking a shot of whiskey.
Where they learned this from? LeBron James with his Decision Part 2?
It's they're playing poker in Vegas.
They need to stop doing that immediately. If
That
they-
might be what
they-
it is.
Hold on, though.
That might be
Hold on.
what it is. They're
Because
drinking the American Dream whiskey crap that.
during Raw there was another video they showed of a chip falling and spinning, and it had the numbers 2026 on it. So they could be playing poker. Here's my issue with it: they need to pull the plug on this promoing package now, because
Chauncey
there is
Billups.
yes, there is a negative. There's a negative stigma right now surrounding poker. And if that's the video they choose, ESPN is probably not going to
let that happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier in the video, along with two members of the Italian Mafia. Oh my God. We could be looking at one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time, dude.
It's the body cam footage from the poker game.
Whoever wins the Fatal 4-Way doesn't get found guilty in a court of law. You get a get out of jail free card.
It's talk about FBI Hunger Games, bro.
Oh my God.
May the odds be ever in your favor. Oh my goodness, bro. Anyways, that's cool theories to put out there with those videos that they have.
I guess
But-
the only way that I could say that you might be right about that is for one other big reason, and this would kill me because I really think my theory is really, really good. The fact that Triple H reposted them, because I don't know if he would do that for just I don't think that he would do that. But did we? Okay, so I kind of only watched a little bit of Raw tonight. I have to admit, I'm sorry, guys. I tried to catch up. Did we see the Vision at all on Raw? Did I miss something?
Yes, they had a opening segment with Braun, Bronson, and Paul, where Braun was like, "Why weren't we in the Battle Royal? We should have been in there." Excuse me. And then Paul Heyman was like, "No, it's better to be one. It's better to fight one guy than 20." And so then they said, "But I will get you a match against one of them, or whoever wins. But tonight, I'm gonna get you a match against the one who lost, LA Knight." And so they had a match. Who won that, Tim? Braun.
Yeah.
Braun won. Braun won. And they were in the ring and they had the hands up. So that's it.
Crap.
That was the only Vision action at all.
Crap. It's a WrestleMania freaking promo. Dang it.
Yep.
because I wish they wouldn't have ever shown them on Raw, because now that makes no sense for it to be a thing for.
You're welcome. I welcome being wrong though, as I did at SummerSlam.
Yeah, you were wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
We have a really cool, stacked card on Saturday. Joe had the audacity to say it's one of the best cards, and that's just a lie. It's really not, but it's a good card, just not the best card. And so we'll go through each match and kind of predict where we'll land, see who we say is going to win, and then see where the story takes us to Survivor Series, because we got 2 War Games matches with zero participators yet, and
we don't even know who. We have no idea where they're going to go.
No idea where they'll go.
We have no idea what they're going to do.
And so maybe we can speculate a little bit of that, of where they'll go that direction. Maybe talk about a little bit of John Cena's 2 Raw appearances plus Survivor Series and see where they go with that, and then call it a night. But let's go through the card. So we have. Let's start with the match that was just made official today on Raw, which is the triple threat match.
Oh, I love the name of that one.
Saturday night's main event with Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom, versus Penta versus Rusev for the Intercontinental Championship. So who do we got, boys?
Dom, 100%. Final answer.
Final answer immediately.
Yeah, I don't see how Dom doesn't win that match. I think that Tim actually, I'm agreeing with him on something that's going to happen with Dom for Survivor Series, to where it would throw that whole thing out the window if he did lose the Intercontinental Championship. So I just don't see. I honestly think that because they made it a triple threat match, it makes it more obvious that Dom's going to win. Something's going to happen, because I mean he's pulled out these, these very methodical, very sneaky wins on both of them. He's going to win this one by letting somebody beat up somebody else, and then he's going to win that way.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So I really think that Dom has to win this one.
Oh yeah.
What are you thinking, Abby?
I say Dom too, just because I don't think Penta wins in a triple threat. I actually think he takes the pinfall.
Yeah, I think he's
there
the one
there
that
has
can
to be
afford to take the
shenanigans.
pin.
I think El Grande Americano or one of them does interfere, to make it a dirty win, and so we got a lot of that going on today, especially when during the Rusev Penta number 1 contenders match, we had all 3 El Grande Americanos interfere, kind of make the match a DQ, which is what prompted the triple threat match for Saturday. So
I have a random theory.
I see them interfering. I see them involving themselves, and so. But I have Dom winning again.
I can see this happening. This is a random theory that just popped in my head. All right, ready for this? So I think Dom is going to eventually leave Judgment Day. I'm thinking fairly soon. And I think he's going to start a new faction with the El Grande Americanos. Yeah. It's going to be Dom, Mysterio, and the 3 Amigos.
Oh my.
3 Amigos. Bro, if that is not, bro, I actually like that. I'm not even going to lie.
The 3 Amigos? What is this, a Disney ride or something? Like what? Come on.
What do you mean a Disney ride? Why would that not work?
Isn't there?
Why wouldn't that work?
Wouldn't work. Just
the 3 Amigos.
Eddie Guerrero. Hello.
So we all got Dom winning. I have it with El Grande interfering, doing something. I don't see them pulling the plug on a Penta win or even a Rusev win for sure. And Rusev has taken the pinfall, twice to Dominic, which is insane.
Yeah,
you know
insane.
You know how magical it would be though if that happened. And then here's what happens next. Chad Gable comes back and is El Grande Americano, and he's infiltrating Dom's faction, so that way his faction can get over on him, you know? And so, like, everyone's speaking Spanish, and Chad Gable's sitting there, like, hoping that he's collecting all the information that he needs, and then ends up taking it back and is saying, like, the completely wrong stuff. And then they keep losing against Dom, and then because he just can't translate the Spanish.
Oh my gosh. What are we doing?
That would be hilarious, dude. That would be so funny.
One of the El Grandes is getting involved. Dom's gonna win in another, you know, unfathomable way. Might not be with putting something in his boot, because I think both Rusev and Penta have, you know, picked up on that, and so.
Yeah.
But no, Dom wins. I think you keep that thing riding high, because no matter what they do with Dom right now, the crowd wants to cheer him. So we keep talking about turns, and which we keep talking about turns that are coming. I think that's one that is, if they don't pull it now or soon, it might get stale.
Yeah, 100%.
And so I think they got to pull that. But I don't know how you do it. I don't know how.
How you pull
well, I do know how. You have to get Finn and JD to turn on Dom.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get them to finally be able to freely cheer, which they're already doing. Freely cheer Dominic Mysterio. Is you give him a heel to fight, because right now he's fighting Rusev, which I don't even know if he's a face or a heel. I don't know what Rusev is. I know Penta's the face, and so yeah, there's a lot of ways you can go with Dominic Mysterio, but I think you got to turn him pretty soon, by the end of this year.
Do you know my theory about why Dom needs to win this? It's because at what Survivor Series, is that what's in San Diego?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dom should, after his win on Saturday, say, I need an actual opponent to, maybe he even does it on Monday, the next John Cena Monday. And he's like, I need an opponent, like an actual good opponent now. He's like, I'm tired of fighting all these lame guys, blah, blah, this dude, that dude, blah, blah, just some regular old nobody. He's like, give me a big name. And then all of a sudden you hear John Cena's music kick on, and John Cena comes out to challenge Dom for the IC title, so that way he can become the Grand Slam champion. And he does it in San Diego, Dom's hometown.
John beats Dom.
John beats Dom. And then here's a crazy addition to it. This is just like this one probably might not happen, but it's just like something I was thinking is possible. John can't walk away with the IC title, so he welcomes, like, on his last night, even after he has like his actual last match, he's like, I can't walk away with this thing. He's like, so I welcome one person to come out here and challenge me for it. I'm tired. I have everything to lose right now. On my way out, who wants
When
it?
do you think that's gonna when do you think that's gonna happen? Before you say the name,
His last night.
you think that's the last match?
Yeah.
You think that's in Washington D.C.? You're about to say this?
Wait, I thought his last match was in Boston.
No,
his last
Saturday night's main event is Washington D.C.
Actually, nothing last is in Boston. So
Yeah,
he has a Raw in Boston, I think.
He has a Raw in
But
Boston. He has a Raw in Madison Square Garden. He has
That's his last Raw is Madison
last
Square
Raw
Garden.
is Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
Okay, but anyways,
And then his last match is DC, December 13th.
That's why I'm trying to say, like, you thinking that it's going to happen in D.C. December Saturday night main event? Wow, go for it. Say the name.
Go crazy and like throw everybody off. Think like this is John Cena's last match. No, dude, we're gonna give you one more actually on like the last night, and he's gonna be like, I welcome an open challenge for the IC title against me right now. And then Sheamus music hits, and then Sheamus wins the title from John as John bows out, and Sheamus also becomes a Grand Slam champion as John.
Who did he fight first?
Who fight first? Oh, Edge, I'm thinking.
John
probably.
Cena. So on one night he fights Edge and Sheamus.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
It's a hell of a way to go out. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's why I said before that this one probably won't happen.
What,
Okay, so
what was it? How did you describe my theory again, Abby? You said it was the most what? What's the word you used?
outlandish.
Yeah. Say it to his too, please. Like, is
That is an
Hang on.
outlandish theory.
Hang on.
That is an outlandish theory.
Let me say
Far
this.
out.
I said that before I even started talking. I said this isn't gonna happen. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, I
play the
mean,
tape.
he put. I didn't know he put an asterisk on it already. My
I
bad.
said
totally
this
missed
one
that.
probably won't happen, but it'd be kind of fun if like
That's
Sheamus
good,
somehow
that's
got
good.
the belt.
Do we still?
So-
I know that we're supposed to be talking about this Saturday Night Main Event, but I have to ask just because the name came up. Do we still all? It's been a couple of weeks. Do we still all believe that Edge is still going to be the last match? Yes or no?
No.
I hope.
I hope you're wrong.
No.
I hope you're wrong.
Let's for the sake of going viral, let's say Edge will not be John Cena's final opponent.
Oh,
Edge will not be
is
John
that a
Cena's-
Charles Barkley guarantee? Is that say that?
It's a
Say it
Charles
like that.
Barkley, Charles Barkley guarantee. I will also this is a Stephen A guarantee here. Chris Jericho will not be John Cena's final opponent because there's rumors swirling that he's signed
don't
a
think-
contract. But
I don't think. Time out. If we want to do this, I'll do this. I don't think it's his last opponent, but I'd be very, very. I wouldn't be shocked if that was his Madison Square Garden Raw opponent. Let me throw out why I think that. Isn't that where Chris Jericho did his Raw debut or his WWE debut? Was in Madison Square Garden when he did the whole where he
On The
got
Rock?
shoot out by The Rock. It doesn't matter. Did it happen
wait,
there?
wait.
Please
Stop,
tell
stop,
me it
stop,
happened
stop,
there.
stop, stop,
Please tell me it happened there. Where did
Hold
he
on.
debut at?
Let me get a Sharon Sharp guarantee after you look that up too. Sorry, Shannon Sharp. What did I say?
$1999 is when he debuted. Okay. 1999. Let's see.
At Y2K.
No, it was Chicago.
It was Chicago. No,
Oh.
but still, listen. Now that you say that, and we bring up Chris Jericho, I know we're getting a little sidetracked. You know, SNM. If John Cena's cutting a promo, you think it'll be a match? I don't think it'll be a match. I think if you bring Chris Jericho back to interrupt Cena, the same way he did The Rock all those years ago, oh my goodness, that'll be internet shattering. Internet shattering, bro. At Madison Square Garden, and then you lead up to, I know this throws a wrench in Tim's plans, but why not a John Cena Chris Jericho match at Survivor Series? At Petco Park, that's a pretty big, you're getting a lot of people in the seats there.
We have you guys have noticed that there's been there's a couple things. Number one, I noticed that WWE replayed the Walls of Jericho that was put on John Cena from AJ Styles in that match. They put Chris Jericho in the social media clip.
No,
And
they didn't.
Yes, they did. Go back and watch it. When they showed all the stuff of like what moves they did, they showed Chris Jericho when Wade Barrett said break the walls down. Which
I did remember hearing Wade Barrett say that.
So, yeah, they did a side-by-side social media post and they showed him. And so I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is literally what they did with AJ Lee." They're showing like all of her past stuff and everything before she came back. I'm telling you. Yeah, I know you have to scroll a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, I have to go. But as I scroll, we can keep talking. So
here's the other thing. I think so the Sol Ruka that tag team versus Charlotte and Alexa, pretty sure somebody put somebody in the Walls of Jericho in that match as well.
Oh, tonight?
So what happened? No, not tonight. The Sol Ruka
yes.
Zarya match.
They're just playing like Chris Jericho peekaboo with us right now.
Peekaboo. Yep.
Yep.
They really are. absolutely nuts. I'm pretty like, where is it at? I know you're still scrolling for it because I'm telling you, I saw it and I thought it was the greatest thing ever. I was like, they really.
Are you sure it was WWE or just some other person making a
Nah,
video?
bro. Nah, bro. It was WWE. It was straight up WWE that did it.
Wait, here it is.
Did you find it?
Okay, so they captioned it, "No way, Walls of Jericho," but I don't see Jericho in the clip.
Which let me double check that. Here it is. I have it right here. It says WWE at John Cena. John Cena keeps blessing us with all of these tributes. So here it is right here. So watch it real quick. Accolade. There it is. There, did you see it?
Man,
Bro. Bro. I'm sorry, my face got really dark there for a second. There we go. I'm back. All right, because I had to show that video. There we go. Okay, cool. Is that crazy? Come on, they're showing hints, guys.
the rumor mill is saying that he
And
signed
they
a
used a
contract
list.
with. No,
Wait, what?
the list of Jericho.
No, I'm just saying like I'm just saying like they did it by showing a list of people that
A
John
list.
Cena has paid tribute
Oh.
They did a list. That's so good. Okay, so without throwing a wrench in Tim's plans or Tim's theories, we got Dominic winning on Saturday in the triple threat match because Tim believes that this is going to set up a Dom versus John match for the IC title, either his last match or at Survivor Series. Or it might be even on one of the Raws. Who knows? But
What's the next match?
that's the triple threat match. We could talk a little bit more about John Cena's stuff later, but let's go. The next match is Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the women's WWE Women's Championship.
Oh, is this it?
Jade has
this
turned
it?
heel officially last Friday, so she has turned on Tiffany. So now we got a heel Jade, and so
I think Jade wins.
I think Jade wins. I
Here's
have
why.
Jade winning.
They're not going to make Tiffany a heel to make her interesting.
Right.
But what they can do is they can take her belt away and then give her even more of a reason to be a face again. So that way people are cheering for her and it's not feeling as stale because it's been feeling a little stale recently. So
It has been stale. It has been stale.
Jade as a heel can add to that.
Yeah. Here's my two theories that can come are fallouts or aftermaths of a Jade win. Number one, you can put Tiffany on chase mode. Whether you make her switch brands, whatever, it doesn't matter. She's in chase mode. You throw her in a Rumble. You might even give her a Rumble win. In her young career, she's already won Money in the Bank. She cashed in. She's WWE Women's Champion already. Bro, if you want, I don't think you give her the win because I already have someone earmarked for the win, and we can talk about that.
Really,
later.
for the women's already? Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, I have a person that needs to win that immediately.
Whoa.
Who?
I mean, I said, whoa. I can't wait to hear that because I'm.
Oh, I'll
I'm
tell you right
ready.
now. Liv Morgan needs to win that Royal Rumble.
That would be incredible.
Yeah, she needs to. We need to hear those bells, and she needs to go in and win. All right.
Yeah, she's been second. What, twice in a row?
Yes, yes. But in order for her to win, you have to have a intriguing champion of choice, and right now there is none. Jade could be the intriguing choice.
Because when Liv comes back, she's going to be a face.
She's gonna be a face, yeah,
And she's probably going to leave Judgment Day.
definitely, yeah, definitely.
100%.
But then there's also the other theory, the aftermath of a Jade win. Jade wins. Who haven't we seen in a while?
Bianca.
Yep.
And we can
Yep.
get that match, and that match should be
That's
fire
a
too.
banger. Yeah.
So I have Jade winning this Saturday. So that's my prediction.
I also
what it
have
was.
Jade. I also have Jade winning too, and the reason why is everything that you're saying. Love it. The obvious is just like with Naomi, why turn her heel to just lose? So it's like what's the point of doing this right before they make the match for her to just lose? It's going to lose all momentum and all that stuff. She has to win the match because of the way it's going down.
That's good.
And I love how, like, honestly, like, you know, cool as a heel she looks with that scar on her. Oh my gosh, man, that makes the look even better. The fact that she's got that massive gash in her, like, scar.
I mean, you saw the turn coming a mile away when she came into the ring to save Tiffany, and she's like holding up her hand. I was like, oh, she's turning immediately.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't like is it kind of feels like it makes Tiffany look a little weak because it's back-to-back PLE losses.
Who did she lose to? Stephanie.
I don't know about that. Stephanie's the boss, though. Stephanie's the you know.
She won on Friday. Tiffany
like,
won on Friday.
I know, but Stephanie's also like a rookie. Like, she's kind of
maybe in WWE, but that girl has been everywhere and beyond that. And
that's what I'm not referencing anything else other than WWE. She's a rookie.
Gotcha.
So it's like,
gotcha.
This is the next level of wrestling. This is the top tier of wrestling. So she's a rookie in that aspect, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but I'm not taking anything away from her. I'm just saying it makes Tiffany look a little weaker by her losing back-to-back PLEs. So it's like she's gonna have to fight her way back up that ladder, I think.
Well, I think you worked that into the story because, you know, she lost that crown jewel, and then she wins her next match, which was Friday. I forget who she was fighting. Who was she fighting? Doesn't matter. But she won.
Her, right? Yeah.
But she got jumped afterwards, and then Jade returned and saved her or helped her, and then turned on her. So if she loses, it's not like a losing streak because she won already. They broke the losing streak. But to your point, yeah, two PLEs back to back, they could work that into the story in a way and say, ever since she lost to Stephanie, she's lost an edge, which is why she lost the title. And then, you know, you make her the Iron Woman of the Royal Rumble or something, or maybe you put her in the War Games match. You do something. I don't know, but I think to your point, to your earlier point, Tiffany has become a little stale, which is why I think she needs to lose the title.
Yeah.
Put her on Chase mode.
Did either of you guys remember the match from Friday? Who did Tiffany face?
That's why I couldn't remember who it was.
I think it's what's her face. That's the mouthpiece for Julia.
Oh no, you're right. It was Kiana James.
Kiana James. Yep, that's right.
Yeah. The purse girl. That's who it was. That was a really good match. It was a good match.
Would there be any reason for? I'm just thinking of like story setup stuff. Did Jade set those two up to like jump her for her?
The story mode. The story there is Julia, who's the
Women's
United States champion, and she has Kiana as her manager. The story there is Julia has been chasing Tiffany. Julia has been like telling Tiffany, I want the title, I want the title, I want the title. So she's been bothering her for weeks. So I think we might see, if we don't see a couple rematches between Tiffany and Jade after Saturday, we might see Tiffany go after Julia.
Yeah. Which will actually elevate Tiffany and Julia, because Julia needs to have like a match that, I mean, she hasn't really
elevate the Women's United States Championship, because that thing has not been defended at all.
It hasn't been at all. And also, like, there's one thing that Tiffany said that I noticed whenever she did lose to Stephanie, because she talked about how, like, she didn't lose a step, and how she said, you know, like, yeah, one loss doesn't define me. Right. She said one loss doesn't define me. I still have the WWE Championship. So she said all these things, and it's like, that is her downfall too, of saying all that stuff, of saying like, one loss didn't define me, I still have the WWE Championship. Well, here comes your second loss, and there goes your WWE Championship right there. So how can you tell the story of her going? Because yeah, she has gotten stale. It's not her fault that she has gotten stale. Her brand with the women that are on there are just not as up to par when it comes to the storytelling as it is on Raw. Mm-hmm. And so, like, Raw has better story plot lines and stuff like that. And it's just like, for instance, even Stephanie Vaquer is making not Roxanne Perez, but
Lyra.
No, not Lyra.
Nikki.
Rodriguez.
Raquel.
Raquel, making her seem like a threat.
Dude,
Like the fact
tonight that face off
Stephanie,
that Nikki Bella ruined.
Yeah. She's gorgeous, but she ruined that shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
She
crazy.
ruined the
to
other shot
think.
though at the end of it, but yeah.
No, the other one was clean. That one was. Yeah. So Jade wins. Next match is wait, hold up. Next match is
The plot thickens.
Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship.
That's the next one you got on the list. Wow. Okay.
I'm not going in order of
You're not
main
going in
event.
order,
I'm just- Yeah.
That's
Do we
gotta be the
have to
main
say
event,
who's
right?
going to win the? Do we have to say who's going to win that match? We all know he ain't losing that
I mean,
title. He's not losing. That
He's
title.
not, but can you think of any story elevating prop
Say
Where's
that
that
Randy
has
been?
Drew winning?
Where's Randy?
Like,
been?
what would elevate the story if Drew wins? Like, or would it elevate the story if Drew wins? I don't think so.
Where's
There's no-
Randy?
Well, I don't know. He's
Where
been
is he?
gone for 2 weeks. Yeah.
I feel like it does, like, it feels weird to have Drew lose, but it also feels even weirder for him to win. Because, like, I feel like Drew's good. You know what I mean? Drew's good, like, at what he does there. But having him win, it just doesn't
It
make any
sucks
sense.
for Drew.
It
It sucks
It's a
because he keeps
How
on
do you
losing
win?
in the main event.
exactly. That's what it is. It's like he's losing to everybody. So I think he needs to go on like a run. I don't even know. If they keep doing the thing where like people can go back and forth between like Raw and SmackDown, maybe I wonder if like they can bring Drew to have a couple matches just to give him something to work towards, because him and CM Punk, I don't know. Jay,
I got a question for you. Who do you guys think would have won if they actually would have done that match between him and Jacob Fatu? Who do you think they were going to push
who? Cody
for that?
and-
Cody, for if there was going to be a
Okay.
Jacob Fatu versus Drew, and Jacob Fatu was not injured, who was going to win that match to go against Cody at the Saturday Night Main Event?
Jacob Fatu was going to win that match
Yeah.
because they probably would have ran Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes at Saturday night's main event. And obviously, Cody winning that match is fine. Like, people
Yes.
wouldn't blink twice at Cody beating Jacob because
Yes.
it's too early to put it on Jacob. That's fine. But, you want to push him. You want to push him into the main event scene. But because of the injury, now you had to put Drew in that spot, which sucks for Drew because now you can't take the title off of Cody right now.
No.
I wonder
So-
if what's the reason why Jacob Fatu is out? Is it because of a
It's
dental,
a dental
surgery?
thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did he just get like popped in the mouth or something? Like what happened?
I don't know. It wasn't wrestling related, so it was just something he had to get done that
Back
put
into
him.
the dugout.
Wisdom teeth.
Yeah, something.
So
They
Wisdom.
didn't say.
so you could probably be gone from something like that for like 2, maybe 3 weeks and be good. 2 weeks I think is plenty, but I wonder if for some reason he could still show up at the event this Saturday, and he's a distraction. Not necessarily like, because I feel like he's like a face heel in a way. You know what I mean? But like, could he be there?
He's a
Like,
tweener,
just,
yeah.
could he be there just kind of like sitting there like watching, saying like I'm getting like I got next or something? I don't know, whatever he's gonna be saying, but he's there and like.
I'm all gas, no brakes. Yarami.
I mean,
But his presence is like a little bit like Drew's not fully paying attention to Cody because he's worried about what Fatu's doing. Even though Fatu's probably not gonna do nothing, it's just in the back of his mind and it leaves him a little bit distracted.
I don't know if I think we'll know for sure if Jacob shows up on Friday,
Yeah.
like this SmackDown. If he doesn't show up, then he might show up on Saturday. Because apparently that injury angle, that backstage beat up, was done to write him off for a little bit.
Yeah.
So he might miss a couple weeks. But to your point, He don't have to do anything physical. He could just be a presence.
Yeah.
And Drew would, because up until this point, we don't know who is his attacker.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I know it won't happen. I'm going to do what Tim said, but I'm going to say this is not going to happen. I think it's too early, and I think it's not the right time. Could you imagine, because of all this rage that's been coming from the American Nightmare, could you imagine if like Jacob Fatu came in on that match with Drew, and then he didn't go after Drew, he went after Cody because Cody did it? Could you
That would be
imagine?
wild, dude.
Okay, so you say
you
say that that's not outlandish. I had that theory
Oh wow,
Dude,
because, well, because of what Drew said. What Drew said, Drew was like, I didn't attack him.
I don't think he did attack him. I don't think Drew did attack him.
I don't think Drew did it either.
Cody
Now,
wanted
I
it
don't
to be
think
him
Cody
versus
did it.
Drew because he knows he
I
can
don't think-
beat Drew. He
I
doesn't
don't
know
think-
he can beat Fatu.
I don't think Cody did it either, but
I don't think Cody, but I love the intrigue.
I think
I don't think they run that story two. I don't think they run that same story two times in 1 year.
Yeah,
they did it
with the Jade.
They did it earlier with Jade and
and
Liv
it worked
and
out beautifully.
beautifully. Yeah, so you're not gonna run the same thing again. Yeah.
No, but I do agree with you. On a real note, I don't think that Drew attacked Jacob Fatu. I don't. Think
I also
he
don't
did.
think so that either. Yeah, I think there's a third party involved. Is there any reason for Randy to do it?
Could that have been
I mean, if he's
bloodiness from a
he-
punt?
Could have been a punt in the in the mouth, a punt in
Yeah,
the face. Is that how?
Yeah,
With
why
the
does
heat-
he?
Usually
Ethan
people
or
are
whatever
out
else
for a
it-
little while after a punt.
He had
I mean,
blood coming
Randy-
from his mouth, man.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Did he?
I don't. What
Could you imagine?
have Randy and Fatu been on the same like screen?
I think
Same
they were
sh-
both.
have they interacted at all?
They were both at Backlash in St. Louis, I believe.
Yeah, but that's just
Probably,
they're not-
yeah, but they
That's
didn't.
the
They didn't
only-
interact. They were just there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's intriguing. So we all have Cody winning, except Tim.
I
You
don't.
said Cody.
I was saying earlier that it feels weird to have Drew win or lose.
Right.
Like as
Right.
much as it's weird for him to win, I think it's even weirder for him. I'm sorry. As much as it's weird for him to lose because of him losing so much, it's
Yeah,
even weirder
it's
if he
weird
were
for
to
him to
win.
win.
So like I
Right,
think
right.
Cody wins, but I just like to me I'm just like it just feels like filler. You know what I mean? Unless they do something story wise around it, to me it just feels kind of like a weird match to have at this event.
Well, I think obviously this is a pivot because of the Jacob Fatu stuff, or that's what it looks like, because of that main event 2 weeks ago on Friday night where Jacob was hurt, and then Cody Rhodes goes out there in his suit and gives Drew a title match, and they're fighting, and I think it ends in DQ or something. I mean, this is probably one of the worst main events ever because it was just random. And I think Drew had a match on this last Friday against, who did he fight? He won because he was standing tall, and then Cody came out to make the save. And then they had their standoff. So, but yeah, you have Cody winning. They might even pull what they've been doing recently and end it in a DQ with, there really is no winner. But
Yeah.
because to have Drew get pinned again is just sucks. Because he's so good, so good.
I'm trying to think like how would it end in DQ? Would it be like Drew does something like rageful? I don't know.
So DQ could be anything from someone interfering,
The person
count
that
out,
the person that punted,
the person
Jacob
that
Fatu.
punt. Yeah. A
Interesting.
lot of theories with that match, but
Because honestly,
Yeah.
like the
Kenny-
punt and the Claymore, I don't know if you could do something like this where, no, I'm not gonna go there. I'm saying thinking like, could Drew or Randy Orton have like the voices told him to do this, and for some reason
Yeah,
he
you-
wants Drew to be the voices want Drew to be elevated. I
Yeah.
don't know. Who knows? We'll find out.
I think I'm missing a match because the next one that's listed here is CM Punk versus Jey Uso. Am I missing a match?
Is there a tag team match?
Is there?
I'm just guessing. Either guys or girls.
I don't know. At least on the site I'm on, doesn't have. They only have the 4 matches.
I'll tell you one thing. A match I would like to see again is the
one tonight?
Charlotte Flair
Yeah.
and Alexa Bliss versus Bailey and Lyra. I thought that was a great match. I was saying it to you. I don't think they're gonna do it, but the Bailey and Lyra thing right now to me is so funny because of what you can do with it. Imagine you
can
put
go so many ways
a
with it. Yeah.
tag team championship belt on the two of them, and rather than like personality wise, like Charlotte and Alexa have trying to work together, like
Yes.
any day of the week, Lyra has to figure out how she's working with Bailey, like 51st Dates, Adam
Even
Sandler.
which Bailey she's working with. Yeah.
Exactly. Like Adam Sandler in 51st Dates, he wakes up every day and has to figure out how to
Right,
get her
right.
to fall in love with her again. It's like something like that. So it's like, how can something like that be possible? You know what I mean? But I think
Right.
that would be very interesting to see happen. I don't think everyone else is in favor of that happening, but I do think that would be funny to see them both with the tag team championships, while also
that
being
is-
somewhat crazy.
I think that is. I
like
think
that.
there's only 4. There's only 4 right
Only
now.
4 matches, right? All right. So CM Punk, Jey Uso. This one is obviously a big pivot because they had to. Seth Rollins had to vacate the title, and so this is probably not the original plan. But you got Jey Uso, CM Punk, both who have been world champion this year. One for 6 months and one for 6 minutes.
If that,
We're giving him
yeah.
too much credit. 5 minutes.
Right? Yeah. So who do we got winning this one? This story is probably the richest in story. And you can't really go wrong with either one, honestly. I think.
I said my theory earlier. I'll say it again for this sake.
Okay.
During the promos tonight, when CM Punk was talking to Jay, first of all, I think it was a pretty intense promo, which is why I liked it. It wasn't like a whole lot of like verbal exchange, but I think CM Punk helped make Jay look a little bit more intense and proper for this match. So,
On that note, the crowd was really pissing me off because when Jay was trying to do his serious promo, they kept yeeting him after every 3 words, and I'm like, bro, let him do his serious thing. He can't get it out because they'll yeet every single time. But carry on.
Yeah. So during the promo, CM Punk is talking to him. And he's saying, "You don't have the voice of Roman Reigns in the back of your head. Your brother, that person. This is just Jay here. This is just Jay Uso that I'm talking to. Main event Jay Uso." He goes, "How far is Jay Uso gonna go? Does he have what it takes? Like all this stuff." And I think that it's not gonna work out. He's not going to win. He's going to come up short. And this is going to be what sparks the heel turn because he can't do it anymore on his own. And he's tried it. What does he have to do in order to get back to championship contender? He's got to do something he hasn't been doing for a long time, which is he's going to have a heel turn. And he's going to listen to the voices similar like how, a Randy Orton thing, I guess. But the voices thing that CM Punk mentioned to me was why I was like, I could see Jay coming up short and him getting so upset about it that he tries something different and he becomes a heel, and that's my reasoning.
What was so 2 years ago, the big Survivor Series thing was CM Punk coming back. Well, let me rewind. Randy Orton coming back as the surprise entrant for the team. Then CM Punk returns.
Yeah.
Last year's big Survivor Series thing was Roman Reigns and CM Punk teaming up. Crazy. So I think they're doing like big things for Survivor Series, like these big highlights. So a turn is not out of the question to make Survivor Series like something crazy to talk about.
But Jay mentioned backstage with his brother, he's like, I'm running out of people on my island or something. He said, like, I'm starting to feel alone on this island.
Yeah, he said, what did he say? He said, I don't have enough real estate
Oh, that's what it was.
in my mind anymore. Yeah. Because I got to think about CM Punk. I got to think about Roman. I got to think. But they ended on good terms, like him and Jimmy, which kind of like maybe that's a swerve to keep us from the scent.
Yeah. He said, I love you, man. He's like, and I don't want to lose you too, or something like that. And he's like
so that makes me think Jimmy's gonna come or try to do something. I don't know. I don't know if you keep Jimmy away from this.
I said to you earlier, I was like, what if they threw us all for a loop and Jimmy went heel?
I mean, I think if you're gonna run back Jimmy versus Jay, you got to flip the script.
You got to flip it. You got to flip it. Is it cool if I say what I think is going to happen? Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's hard to say who's going to win this match, but I have two theories on how either or one of them can win. If CM Punk wins, I think that it's going to be because Jimmy cost Jay the title. Because of what we're talking about right now. I think Jimmy's going to try to maybe help out. This is just one of two theories I have. Jimmy's going to help out, and it's going to cost Jay the title, just like Jay cost Jimmy the chance to be in the championship by throwing him over the Battle Royal. It may look unintentional or like an accident, or maybe it is intentional. We don't know, but I think that could possibly happen, and that's the way that CM Punk wins. On the other side of things, we're talking about how like Jay is kind of running out of ways, and we're talking about how like he doesn't have confidence to do it himself and all this other stuff. I'm not saying a full heel turn would happen, but he would do a heel tactic and possibly do something very desperate in order for him to win the match, and then you build up his heel turn all the way to Survivor Series while he's the champion, while he's already, because he won in a way that's not very oozy, not very oozy.
Yeah.
But
what I mean
Punk
is like
ran back his song tonight too.
Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. So like, by the way, I wish that people saw our text messages. I called that Punk was going to say 4 letters, 1 word. Punk. I said it before he said it. So it's hilarious that he did it.
CM Punk's reading our mail.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So that and AI is writing the script. So, so no, but all seriousness, it could be a low blow. It could be a distraction. It could be a chair shot that like the ref doesn't see, something that is in desperation mode that gets the people to start to boo Jay, but not fully. And then like he starts to have excuses of like why he had to do what he did, and like you would have done the same thing too, and all this other stuff. And then he finally turns heel.
Do you have recollection? I'm thinking that there was someone that we know, and probably recently, who was a face and did heelish tactics like that. Am I losing my mind, or do I remember someone?
Are you asking, or are you being sarcastic and you know
I'm
the
asking.
answer?
No, I'm not. I'm genuinely asking. I don't have the answer.
Somebody who is doing heel tactics, but he's technically
but was a face.
Oh, Dom Mysterio.
He's a heel getting cheered as a face doing heel stuff.
He's like Eddie. Eddie was doing all the heel stuff, but everybody loved it. So
I might be like misremembering it on some level.
But this is going to be different because Jay is the guy that everybody looks up to. He's the one that's eating with babies. He's the one that's doing all this stuff.
I want to add to the stack.
I remember who it was. It was Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he low blow somebody?
He got DQ'd on the Drew McIntyre thing when he hit somebody, when he hit him with the belt.
With the belt.
He also used the chair in a match that was just laying there when he did a crossroads on a chair, when it was like he looked at it and he did it. He also did used what Randy was trying to do to him and use a turnbuckle that was exposed
Yes.
and beat him
Okay.
for the King of the Ring. So like, there's little things that you're
Little
right.
things,
That's great
little
call.
things.
Great callback.
I was
Abby.
remembering. I
Yeah.
was like, there was someone who's a face, but did like healers things. So this is where they can go with Jay a little bit. Is okay.
Yeah.
He's
I
like,
wonder
yo,
if,
I need to finish this.
I wonder if maybe like, cause Punk's been around for a long time. Punk knows all the ins and outs of what could happen. What if, let's say, the referee is like out for like a second, and Jay is like in between, like he's trying to make that decision, and let's say he's got a chair or something like that, and he goes to do a heel tactic, but Punk like catches it and is like looking at him like, oh no, you're not trying to do this to me, not you too, not, because that's been happening to Punk a lot also. I think
He's
know,
been
something
low
like that.
blowed more than anyone I know.
Yep.
Excuse me.
And then
Becky low blowed him. Paul Heyman low blowed him. Bunch of people, man.
I'm thinking to myself, like, Jay's trying something heelish. I don't know. Maybe even Jimmy steps in and stops him from doing the heel thing. And then
that's a good one.
Then he super kicks Jimmy to get him out of the way. And then he does this thing that he needs to do in order to win. Because didn't he say something like, sorry, man, I was just going to do whatever I could to win? Like,
He said that when Jimmy confronted him about, hey, you only looking out for yourself. It was supposed to be me and you, the last two, and then it was every man for himself. But you took it upon you to throw everyone out and then that's what I think Jay apologized at the second one.
Yeah. So I wonder if that could be like a way that
Actually,
they
that's a
can tell
good
that
one
story.
where Jimmy comes out to stop him from doing something.
Heelish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then that
So
way. Go ahead.
No, so you have CM Punk winning then.
I've seen Punk winning because I also think this is a healthy way for him to be the champion. Seth is out of the picture right now.
Right.
Seth said, as long as I'm able-bodied and part of this organization, whatever, you're not going to be champion. Well, Seth can't do nothing right now, so let him be champion all he wants to. And then let's say this. Seth comes back at the Royal Rumble, wins the Royal Rumble, and then calls out to try to take it again from CM Punk at WrestleMania.
I guess the only thing that I have a question about that is because he got attacked by the Vision.
Yep.
It's like, now where does that leave like Seth? Because when he comes back, he's going to be a face too.
Yeah, as soon as that Burn It Down comes out, people will cheer.
Yeah.
Did you notice something too that's been going around at the very end of that whole like turn that happened with the Vision? That it was CM Punk that went out to the ring. That was with Seth. I don't know. Go back and look at all that. Like, some people caught it who were in the arena. CM Punk went out to the ring, and it was almost like was
to help him.
Like he never touched Seth, but he got in between the Vision and Seth. Like when the cameras were off.
Well, because who was the last match? The last match was CM Punk versus.
Yeah, so he was still already
a triple
out
threat.
there. He was out there.
So they were all out there, yeah. Okay. And then because CM Punk won, they came to beat him up. And then they're standing tall, and then Braun spears.
Then in the ring, you had Seth laid out, and then CM Punk got back in the ring, and he was staring at the Vision while he was like looking at like Seth just sitting there. So it just makes me wonder, like, when he comes back, he has to be a face, and I wonder if something happens. Like, I don't know.
If you bring Seth back, which again, to your point, he will be a face. You kind of almost eliminate, which I think is a good thing. You eliminate any type of CM Punk Seth Rollins revival.
Oh yeah,
I don't think that
Seth
good comes back a face.
That's run its course. You don't?
I don't think he comes back a face if Becky Lynch is still a heel. He doesn't have to adapt to being a face just because he's making a comeback. I think he can come back and still be a heel.
Well, technically, when Becky turned heel, No, Seth was a heel too because of the WrestleMania turn. Yeah. I mean, Seth's been a heel where Becky's been a face. It's just because, to your point, now they're interacting on screen.
Yeah.
And she had that really that big face off with Paul Heyman. So, yeah, there's a lot to tell there too.
I guess the biggest thing there, the big thing with Becky though, you just said the Paul Heyman thing. Yeah, she's got this thing going on with like the women's division, but it's like that kind of was like a tweener, almost like closer to face kind of interaction with Paul Heyman, just stepping up for her
Kind of
husband,
was, yeah. Because
So
when a heel group turns on one of them, on one of their own, that person automatically becomes a face. I can give you 17 examples. Number one, we talked about it earlier.
17 examples.
Randy Orton winning the world title as part of Evolution.
Yep.
And then immediately getting turned on by Evolution, he becomes a face.
Yep.
I was gonna say, yeah, like I also had like this thought earlier, like with the whole Maxine Dupree thing. I wonder if they're gonna possibly give her a shot at taking the belt, so that way, like, Becky can be with Seth while he's recovering a little bit too.
Yeah. That'd be a
I actually
shocker.
wouldn't mind seeing Maxine win that because
She's been putting the work in.
It's not
she
a
looks
huge
really
title.
good now.
I mean, I know Sports Illustrated.
It's not. It's a mid-card title. It's the point of the title. The point is to elevate talent up the ladder.
Yeah.
You elevate Maxine from jobber to mid-card, and she does well. There's a lot of different ways you can go there. You can even involve Natalia back into that. Natalia's been training Maxine. You can have Natalia turn, give her the IC title. She could do a lot of that. She could carry a lot of that weight too. I think you got to take the title off of Becky to put her back into the main event scene because you want to give Becky something meaningful to do at WrestleMania. So WrestleMania
Becky versus
coming back
Stephanie
around.
back here would be kind of fun.
Yo, talk to me nicely, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's what you build towards at WrestleMania, honestly, bro.
Like
Stephanie
talk about,
versus
like-
Becky. My goodness.
Talk about broken.
And they need to run that. They need to run that this year at Vegas, because I don't want to see that match at Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
where they're dressed in
For
gowns.
obvious reasons.
Right? Yeah.
Didn't Stephanie hit
Call it
a
bar,
devil's
Bubba's
kiss
bar.
on Becky?
What?
Didn't Stephanie hit a devil's kiss on Becky for something?
Did she? I don't think they've interacted, have they?
I thought they
Do
have.
we need to do the top like 5 like Devil's Kiss like versions like right now? Because I feel like
Top
like
five.
what are the top 5? What's the top 5?
Every time
like
there's
the
a new
opponent.
one, it's my new number. Like, okay, top 17. Okay, next week, top 18. All right, like
That's hilarious.
one does not weigh the other.
She hasn't
Alright,
gone against she hasn't gone against Bailey yet, has she?
Oh,
I don't think
Lord.
so. No. Yikes.
Wasn't there a fatal 4-way between like Stephanie? It was whenever Nikki got like hit by Piper Niven, but who else was on that team?
Oh
don't
my
remember.
gosh!
I know she won.
Chelsea Green.
Oh, was it Chelsea Green?
There was a Chelsea Green Devil's Kiss. That's Mount Rushmore.
Oh, facts. 100%. That's my number one.
That's number 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm done.
I don't know.
My number
That's-
one is Taria on top of the ladder.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, that one's because of just execution, like just full on execution. She did it on the ladder. That's fine. The Chelsea Green one is just because
That one fits two categories for me. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know. There's a recent one. Didn't she just do one on Roxanne Perez?
She did do it on Roxanne, yeah. But Roxanne, actually, we were watching last week. Remember, Tim, where Roxanne reversed it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she reversed.
She did a really
yeah,
good
yeah.
reversal on it.
almost broke
But
my heart,
yeah.
dude.
Stephanie ended up yeah.
She ended up getting her. Yeah, she ended up getting her.
We were watching it live, and you were like, "Oh no!"
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that you said. I know that you said that you want Becky and Stephanie to be at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, but I'm going to go back to one thing that you said, Abby, at the beginning of the show. See, it's going to be your new number one. It would be Stephanie versus Liv Morgan
Oh
at
no!
WrestleMania.
Jeez.
If she
Comes back,
hits
wins the
her,
Rumble, and then calls out.
if she hits her with the Devil's Kiss, I will lose my life. Wait, what's that thing that Mr. Potato Head says in SpongeBob or in Toy Story? I'm a married spud. I'm a married spud. I'm a married spud.
So I'm calling.
I would lose
if
that. Yeah, I
this
would
happens, obviously, with the Royal Rumble matchups, Liv Morgan wins the women's. Seth Rollins, if he's healthy, he wins the men's because he's never won the men's. And didn't you say earlier, Abby, that Liv Morgan came in second
Seth
2 years in a row?
Seth Rollins hasn't won a Royal Rumble?
Seth Rollins hasn't won a Rumble. He's won 2 Money in the Banks.
But he's
He's
never
won
won the
2
Royal
Money in the
Rumble?
Banks. Never won a Rumble, or hasn't won a Rumble yet.
That's why I think
Becky's
him coming
won
back to a Royal Rumble.
Becky has won one before.
Yes, she has. It was when she became the man. It was the one that that she got to go in because somebody got knocked out and she put herself in. She won against Charlotte. I remember that one. It was one of the best ones ever.
That's right, because she did. Yes.
She had a match that night. She lost.
She
so
lost.
she wasn't in the Rumble. Then somebody got
Someone
knocked
got hurt.
out.
She got yep.
And then they're like, "No, let me in the Rumble." Yeah.
What was your question, Tim?
I was gonna say, didn't you say Liv
Yes.
Morgan has came in second like 2 years in a row or something?
She 2 years in a row. She was the last one eliminated.
You guys, I knew that I knew that wasn't right. Seth Rollins won the Royal Rumble to go against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 35. I knew that
My
wasn't
bad.
right.
You're right. He did.
You know what's crazy about that? Becky Lynch
35.
and Seth Rollins won both of those
They
on
did.
the same
That
on
was
the same night.
That was Becky's main event.
That was Becky's main event,
Yeah, yeah.
WrestleMania. So I was
You're
like,
right. I was wrong.
like, that's
I
not
was wrong.
right. I was like, wait a
I was wrong.
second.
I was actually surprised as I was saying this
Seth-
infactual thing that I was like, "There's no way Seth has not won a Rumble." But no, he hasn't.
So
No, you're
Seth
right,
Roll-
you're right.
So Seth Rollins, he won the Royal Rumble for the men, and it was the very first match of that night was the Royal Rumble for the men, and the last match was the Royal Rumble for the women, and it was Becky. Let's go to that WrestleMania on 35. The first match at WrestleMania 35 was Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar,
Yep.
and
Hang on
we
a
got a
second.
title.
We're cooking.
What?
We're cooking.
We
something
got
here.
it was Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar, and he won the title, and it was a change. And then the main event women's triple threat, Becky Lynch won the titles on a title change because she took the titles from Charlotte Flair and from
Ronda
Ronda Rousey. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. What do you
So,
think? What do we
He
do?
won't run that back this year.
If Brock Lesnar
Next year.
does become part of the vision, let's just say that part of the theory from the videos and everything earlier is true. Let's say between now and January, I guess, before the Royal Rumble, somehow Brock wins the heavyweight off of CM Punk.
Yikes.
CM Punk is demanding of a spot in the Royal Rumble to get his belt back from Brock at WrestleMania. CM Punk is in there. Let's say CM Punk is the last guy. Everybody else has been eliminated. Like before the last man comes in, the last man to come into the Royal Rumble, and CM Punk is the only one in there, is Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins eliminates CM Punk. And then Seth Rollins gets to take back the vision and the belt from Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And then, yeah, I don't know. That just sounds interesting to me.
Yeah,
This is kind of. Sorry, keep going.
we've done Rollins, Lesnar. 1 year, I think they did it 3 times. Which, if Vince McMahon was still here, he might run it again because he likes running the same things over and over. Triple H apparently doesn't either. Does sometimes too, but CM Punk and Lesnar will never cross paths.
You don't think so?
Not at
Really?
all. Not at all.
Why is that?
I think
They're both in
you know,
UFC.
they didn't fight each other.
They're in two
And
completely
if
different
they
weight
did,
classes.
CM Punk would drastically lose.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a little. This
No.
is actually. This is way off subject, but just giving you a heads up, Abby. Just giving you a heads up. Hey, first off, we talked about the equinox happening today. Just throwing this out here. Yeah, Shohei doesn't look like he. It looks like he hurt his leg, dude.
Yeah, I'm watching it. He stayed in the game, but since he's a DH, he probably rested up on the bench in this half inning.
Just wanted to give you a
Yeah.
heads up. It doesn't look good. He's limping off the field. So
He's pitching tomorrow too, so we'll see.
All right. So
All right,
back to the
it.
whole. Why would CM Punk and Brock Lesnar not cross paths? Why can that be a possibility?
I'm really intrigued.
I think
by
they're in
that.
two universes, man. They're like in two universes. I don't think we would ever see a Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk match.
There's a big reason why we would.
The
There's
belt.
a big there's a big reason why we would see those two. Who is the main person that can link them together?
Paul Heyman.
So Lesnar came back when Punk left.
Correct.
So they've never been like on the show together. Maybe because he left in 13, right? Punk left in 13. Lesnar came back in 12.
Can you imagine Punk hitting a go to sleep on Brock Lesnar?
There's no way. No way. Imagine this. Picture CM Punk trying to pick up Bronson Reed to put him to sleep.
Yeah. Oh man. I think that.
All right, so you
in
have
no
CM
way.
Punk winning.
Yeah, no way do I think Jay.
Kenyn,
Uso
you have
wins.
CM Punk winning too?
So to let you know, the last time these two went against each other, guess who was the middle guy? Was Paul Heyman.
Who are you asking?
I'm letting you know about.
So they did fight each other?
They did fight each other SummerSlam 2013.
Brock Lesnar and
Brock Lesnar and CM Punk. It was a disqualification match where Lesnar ultimately defeated Punk. It was considered to be a classic and was the culmination of a major storyline involving Paul Heyman and his allegiance.
Essentially, I didn't watch that one. I guess I missed that one. I guess they ran the Paul Bearer Undertaker Kane story from WrestleMania.
That whole thing,
20.
basically. Yeah. Good callback. But yes, I think that. Ooh, this is so hard. So you both said CM Punk, right? Is that what you both said?
I said CM Punk. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't said a name yet because I'm torn.
I think that Jay's gonna win. I think that Punk has to win on a bigger stage than a Saturday Night Main Event. And I think that I'm going with the theory that I said, which was Jay is going to either win because of Jimmy, or Jay is going to win because of a heel tactic of desperation that he has to do in order to win the title. And so it kind of screws Punk out of a title for whether it's a low blow, a chair shot, some type of distraction with the ref, pulling of the title, something. He's going to win that way. And it's going to start the snowball effect of Jay becoming a heel.
I'm calling he's trying to heel thing, and then Jimmy jumps in and stops him from it, and then he turns on Jimmy, and then he wins the belt if he wins the belt.
Oh, I like that. Here's a outlandish theory, if we keep using that word. You said something that made my mind jog, and now it's running. CM Punk was the last person in that shot to be in the ring with Seth Rollins laid out and the Vision looking at him. Correct?
That's correct.
What if I want CM Punk to be done with the Vision? I do, like, because it's run its course, but not now, especially with Seth being gone. What I really want to be done is Seth versus CM Punk, but we still could see a lot of Seth versus Braun, or Seth versus Bronson. What if Paul Heyman and the Vision come out and try to tell CM Punk, "Hey, we'll help you win. You know, we help you win. You join us, we'll help you win." And CM Punk says no. And that's how CM Punk loses. Because the Vision inadvertently helps Jay because
That's pretty
CM Punk
good.
said no. Now you get some rivalry fights between CM Punk and the Vision. I mean, I would love to see CM Punk versus Braun Breaker. That'd be pretty cool. Or even Bronson. I was telling Tim the other day, or maybe I said it in the chat. I think Braun Breaker needs to fight John Cena. I think that, which is why I thought there was a great move to keep him out of the Battle Royal, because you gave Bronson Reed a humongous win over Roman Reigns. Braun Breaker doesn't have that yet. He doesn't have a win over someone legendary.
That's crazy.
So I think you need to give him a win over Cena.
I don't like that one only because I don't see at all right now, especially this late in the year, John Cena taking a spear from Braun. I just don't see John signing up for that.
I mean, that spear is lethal. Yeah. Spear is lethal.
He's already feeling it, like where he's at in his age. I don't see him taking a spear from anybody, like, and agreeing to do something like that.
He's going to have to take one if he goes against Edge.
True. I mean,
I don't think
Edge's spear at
Edge's
this point.
spear
Edge's
is
spear
not
probably
Braun
less
Breaker's
lethal than
yeah.
the speed that Breaker spears with is crazy. I have Jey Uso winning
Okay.
because of Kenan's point about CM Punk winning on a bigger stage. That's literally my only. Like,
Ain't no way they're going to let CM Punk finally get his title, like, for real, on a Saturday night main event. Like, come on. Really?
No,
Like,
here's the thing. What you guys were just talking about, though, with Braun Breaker needing a big win. Braun Breaker wants to be in that title contention. If there's a feud between him and Punk and he wins the belt over Punk, then that's him replacing Seth Rollins to a T. And it gives him a big win over a legendary person.
it does. And I think with the pivot, you almost have to set up Braun Breaker either in the title picture or something. Because when Seth Rollins comes back, he's coming back for Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
And so Braun Breaker needs to be elevated. He needs to be, put in the spear. I don't know if that means the title. Does that mean the title? I don't think so.
If he's
But
taking
to your point,
everything that
CM Punk
Seth
is a
has-
big name. It doesn't. I said John Cena because John Cena is on his way out, and John Cena can elevate young talent.
Yeah.
CM Punk could be that big name that Breaker beats.
Yeah.
Because Bronson's already legitified with the win over Roman Reigns. Now you make Braun legitimate with a win over CM Punk.
Yeah.
I mean, because other than Seth Rollins, who has beaten CM Punk this year? Or since he's returned? John Cena.
Yeah.
That's it. It's Cena and Seth Rollins. Those are only two people that CM Punk has lost to.
So you could say, like, he just beat someone that the only, statistically speaking, Braun Breaker's
Right.
the first person to defeat CM Punk since Seth Rollins and John Cena.
Yeah.
So that really helps his
It's a
name
big
get up
win,
there.
yeah. Exactly. So maybe it doesn't have to just be Cena, to your point. But yeah, I have Jay winning.
Yeah.
And to your point, Tim, maybe there's those shenanigans where he turns on Jimmy and he still wins, and now he has to face his brother. And what does he do? Does he there's a lot you can tell with that story. A lot you can tell with that story.
Love it.
I just
Am I missing a match? Because those are only 4 I have on there.
Only 4.
I
I'm
want to ask
surprised
this
that they're not-
question.
Yeah.
Sorry. So the Vision wants the belt, right?
They made that clear today. Yeah, Braun did.
So what's a better feud and a better way for Braun to be elevated? Would he get that over fighting Jay or CM Punk? Because I don't see Braun not winning the belt
In that
from
in
whoever
that
wins
question,
this.
phrasing it that way, it's better for him to win it from CM Punk.
Yeah. So
But
I
it's
think
I only
easier
say
for him
that-
to win. But it's easier for him to win it from Jay.
From Jay, yes,
yeah.
because he's already beaten Jay.
Yeah.
Because they feuded for the IC title,
Yeah.
which coincidentally enough, Jay also beat Braun for the title.
Yep.
Because if Jay
So-
wins the belt, I don't see him going heel. Even if
You need him to stay face so that he can still do that crowd stuff with the title again.
yeah, I'm locking in CM Punk now that I'm thinking through all this. Just because I don't see how, if Jay wins, I feel like you interrupt the story that's being told right now. With him
With the
having like the
Vision.
heel tendencies and everything. Like,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't see how that's going to help him out. I think the better way for his story to flip, turn heel, or whatever this little thing that they're doing is, I think it's for him to lose and for him to have to try new things in order to start winning again and get back on top of the mountain. And I think he's going to have to do it by cheating, and I think he's going to have to do some dirty stuff. So I think it only makes sense for the story for CM Punk to win it.
I can see
Yeah.
that. I can see
I
that.
do see that.
I know it's
From a
him at
story
Saturday
angle,
night's
yeah.
main event, but if you think about it, he got it freaking stolen from at SummerSlam after like 2 minutes. So like
He did,
he's
yeah.
never really been fully a legitimate champ anyways. And if you, I don't know, this could be a bigger Saturday night's main event because it's in San Diego, right?
No,
No,
Salt Lake
that's
City.
that's Survivor Series.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Is San Diego?
Um, Yeah, I'm getting some stuff confused. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lock in CM Punk just because the story I think only helps CM Punk in the situation with the belt.
Well,
Jay with the
now
belt.
that I
don't
brought
think
up
helps it.
now I brought up the record of CM Punk only losing to Seth Rollins and John Cena. Now I'm like, does Jey Uso pin CM Punk?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. No, I'm
That's why
locking
I'm
in
saying it's
CM
gonna be
Punk now.
shenanigans. That's why I'm
Yeah,
saying it's gonna
I'm-
be shenanigans.
Dang, but then is there shenanigans in both titles matches? In both title matches? One of them has to be clean. And it sucks if the Drew Cody match is clean.
I think the Drew Cody match is going to be cleaner than you think it's going to be, and I think it's going to be the opener. I think that will be the very first match of the night. It's going to be Cody versus Drew.
Cody Drew.
I think that's going to be your opener. I think that your second match is going to be the IC title. I think your third match will be the women's, and then I think your fourth match will be the main event for the for the World Heavyweight Championship that's vacated. I think that will be your last match.
to your point, I don't think that Drew is going to do anything like that crazy heel like. I think like the Claymore through the table might be the only thing that's like hinted at, which technically is legal, right?
Yeah.
Because
Mm.
Wade Barrett was saying that.
Yes.
Yeah, Wade Barrett was saying
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Why was the
Well,
referee
yeah.
trying
Yeah,
to
it
stop
is.
that? That's a completely legal move. Like, so
Well,
I
it's
mean,
not
like,
legal to do. Well, technically, it's not legal to do it through a table because that's
yeah. He
Claymore
did it to
kick
him.
is
He
his
just landed
finisher.
into the table because
Yeah.
the table was there. It's not really like he did it on purpose. but-
right.
It is funny
not
though
like-
that the announce table for some reason never gets DQ'd whenever you use it in a match.
Yes, it's hilarious.
It's really funny. No, you can't bring out that table. That's a DQ. Oh, that table? Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah,
you can
that one's good. That one's good.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh,
maybe
man. But
And like I was talking about, like with maybe like Jay possibly doing like the whole like shenanigans, maybe like he teases it to win, and then because he doesn't do it and he loses, maybe that's why he's like, man, I should have just used the chair. Man, I should have just did this, that, and the other. Why didn't I listen? Why didn't I do that? Blah blah. You know, who got in my way once again? Jimmy. I don't. You know what I mean? So it's like me not doing that is why I lost. Now I need to do things differently. Now I need to go heal. So.
I'm gonna still stick with Jay and see what happens.
I'm flipping to CM Punk just because of my own theory about.
I think that's gonna be
who's pinned CM Punk, and it's only been Seth Rollins a couple times and John Cena. And so I'm like, do they give Jey Uso this massive win over CM Punk? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, probably not.
Yeah.
But it needs to end with a plot that moves the story forward, and so
Drew McIntyre beats CM Punk at SummerSlam 2024.
It's not this year though, right?
No, he didn't.
I thought he did.
He beat Damian Priest. No,
that's WrestleMania, buddy.
he beat. Oh, and Drew McIntyre.
SummerSlam.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
SummerSlam 2024.
Drew did beat Seth Rollins. Oh gosh,
that's still not this year though.
We're not talking about this. We're talking about just overall.
No, but just ever since he's come back. That's what I'm saying.
Ever since he came back.
Ever since he came back, it's only been Seth, Drew, and Cena.
I'm still thinking this year it's only been Drew and Seth. So
this year's only been Cena and Seth.
Hey, it's so funny. It's so funny. I just read this thing on Wrestling Fans. This is so weird. Shout out to wrestling fans in Bangladesh. I just clicked on it.
Hey man.
It says the only men to pit CM Punk since his return: John Cena, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins. They're about to add Jay to this list.
That's funny.
that's crazy.
Okay, so
That's
quick poll,
crazy.
and then we can wrap up. Quick poll: who would you rather be that fourth person, Braun or Jay?
Braun.
I would rather Braun.
Yeah.
I would rather be Braun, but unfortunately, he's not in this match. So
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, but in
So
this
you're saying
match,
okay, I
that
see what
you
you're
have
saying.
CM Punk win, and then you have. I don't think you have Braun beat CM Punk for the title like on a quick turnaround. Which is probably why they want to have. If they do have Jay win, is because Jay's gonna win it, keep it very short, and Braun's gonna take it.
So you could even have it where it's like if CM Punk wins and then let's say Braun calls for the match, Jay goes out there and even like interrupts and disqualifies, DQs the match because of him interrupting to keep them from winning it too. So he's kind of starting to do some heel stuff. I don't know. Just thinking.
I got a outlandish
Got a doozy.
theory.
Got a doozy there.
Here, I think it's my last one. Oh boy, this is not going to happen, but might as well just say it. The Vision have to somehow show up, right, for Saturday Night's main event. That's what you guys are sounding like. Sounds like there's going to be some Vision presence, right?
My main thing is just the Vision is what's to follow the match this Saturday.
The Vision also said they're after the title. I say Jay's going to beat CM Punk because of some crazy shenanigans. Maybe just like one little thing, a heel tactic. What'll happen if he goes full out? And the Vision gets the title, all right. They also get Jey Uso.
Oh, I did think about that and immediately was like, "There's no way."
Yeah, I thought the
There
same
was
thing
one.
earlier this evening.
There was
and
no
you
way
and I
that
didn't say
there was no
anything.
way that Seth Rollins was hurt too. What was it, Abby? Yeah. There's no way, huh?
Wait, there's no way Seth Rollins teams up with Paul Heyman.
Yeah, that too. So crazier things have happened. How crazy would it be if that was the move? That way the Vision still prevents CM Punk from winning a world title.
I definitely don't think that they're going to I don't know. I definitely don't
It's
think that they're
interesting.
gonna let somebody else. I think like it's Braun's taking over the division, and he wants the belt for himself, not even for Bronson Reed to get. So
I think that's.
I think they'll add another match.
I don't think that's gonna. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do anything with Stephanie Vacure and Nikki Bella in like a tag team.
oh, they did something.
They did. They announced it for next week on Raw.
See, that's where I missed that part. Man, see,
Yeah.
that should have been because then Nikki could turn on Stephanie,
Stephanie,
at the end
yeah.
of that. Because I know that's what they're building up to. They're going to be a
Right,
Stephanie
they're
versus
building up
Nikki
for
fight.
for that title match. Yeah.
That whole backstage thing that happened last Monday when she was like, "I got your back, you got my." Yeah, that's a turn. Nikki needs to be a heel. She's a way better heel than she is a face.
Yeah.
She's a way better heel than she is a face. Her whole Divas Championship run was basically, it was all heel. It was awesome. It was great. That's how she became a Hall of Famer, was really because of her heel tactics, like the way
Right.
she was heel. Anyway, there has to, I mean, I'm surprised there's only going to be 4. There's got to be a 5th or some
No,
big segment's going to happen.
They're gonna add a
Something.
5th match on Friday for sure. It might be it might
Do we
be the
see-
U.S. title or something.
I was going to say we might get a U.S. title, a women's U.S. title or a
The
men's U.S.
women's
title.
U.S. title. Well, the men's with Ilya Dragunov coming back and winning.
Oh, bro.
No, I think
I'm
they'll stick to doing the open challenge on SmackDown like that. Bro,
Honestly,
he's so fire.
The last that match with him and Sami Zayn was incredible.
Bro,
Oh,
it was.
Yeah.
anything
It really
with
was.
him in it, and the crazy thing is that he's still that good after that knee injury. I'm like, this guy.
Yeah, he
is
had the
a-
brace on and everything.
He's a machine.
I was a little surprised because I like this move because I'm ready. I'm so ready for a Dragunov Gunther match again. But,
please, it would feed nations.
It really would,
Oh
bro.
my
It really would.
gosh.
That match would be
I don't
so
think
amazing.
people realize how good of
They
a
don't.
wrestling match that is. Like a pure wrestling match.
You would think because on paper it just looks like Gunther's so huge and Dragunov so it's beautiful.
And out of all the people that they got to take that NXT title off of Gunther, they got that it was him, and it was
just beautiful. It was
chef's
beautiful.
kiss. Yes, it really was.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that in WWE. Like, but that's like a big 4 match.
You think
can't-
Gunther's comes back in the Royal Rumble? Is that what we're thinking? He's going to come back?
It's either he's Cena's last opponent or he comes back at the Rumble. That's my thing.
Royal Rumble's
Could you
January,
ima-
right?
Yeah. Could you
Yeah, January.
imagine? Could you imagine Gunther having Goldberg and Cena's last match in the same calendar year?
Oh my, I forgot he was. Dang.
Dude,
Yeah, you're right.
the trust
dang.
they have in Gunther, if that's the case. The trust they got in Gunther,
That ain't.
that would be
Oh man,
wild.
I forgot about that. Now that throws everything I've worked for these last few weeks into. Jeez.
So sorry.
Hours of research out the window.
Hours of research. So much time poured into Gunther and. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. And it was a Saturday night main event too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was in Atlanta.
Walking
That's
out the
crazy.
door.
Walking out the door. was
You
that the
can't
same
just walk
Saturday
out
night
the
main
door.
event?
It really
When
was.
that happened? You can't just walk out the door. Dude, is he going to be on commentary for John Cena's last match? Holy
Oh
crap.
no, dude! I hope not.
No,
Please
he's not
tell
on
me he-
commentary.
Because it's not a normal.
I think
they
the
got to bring
plan-
Michael
It was
Cole.
pre and
right?
post show. I think is what he did.
I think what he does is like those segments in between matches and pre and post, and then I think he does one match a night.
So I guess
They
that one
might-
match was that
They
one.
might put him on that one match, which I'm like,
they won't put him on the Cena match. 'cause
No,
I think Michael Cole's going to have to be there for Saturday Night Main Event.
Cole has to call that match.
Cole has to
Cena.
call that match.
Yeah.
He is Mr. Cena.
He
Oh my
is-
God.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, John Cena's here. Pat McAfee, where?
Where?
What date is that event?
The 13th.
December. Yep, the 13th. It's the
Okay.
week after the Christmas production. Thank God.
Okay, I was sitting there worried because I have a wedding late December, and I thought for some reason it might have been the day I have a wedding. I was gonna say no.
Can you get married some other day?
Yeah. Can you do me a favor to get divorced before you get married?
Dead.
Just kidding.
Looks like a good card. A lot of things to work towards for Survivor Series. Again, we got War Games coming up, and not a clue on what those
Not a clue. And
teams look like. We
could-
know we're
we could-
getting 2 War Games matches, a women's and a men's, but
But this
Jeez.
is the latest that we've been close to that and have no idea where they're
not even
going.
a clue on what it looks like. Yeah,
Not one iota. We have no
we
idea.
know Cena will be there, but we doubt he'll be a part of the War Games matches.
Okay,
Roman will
shocker.
be there. I'm sure he'll probably lead one of the teams. I don't know how, or who, but they got to involve him somehow. But
Or he can get recruited
Man.
on a team.
he could.
Yo, could you
Well-
imagine Jimmy and Jay War Games? Jimmy.
Oh, where they
leading
each
some-
have a team.
Jimmy leading the faces and Jay leading the heels.
Yikes.
Oof.
How much? This is the last question, and then we can wrap up. How much of a letdown would it be if the War Games men's match was MFT versus the White Six?
Oh my god.
I don't think that's a bad thing. The question is, who's the female that would be in that match?
Would you have to put the female in? Would you have to put Nikki in?
I mean, it would be kind of intriguing
Because
to do
there's
that.
4 of them. There's 4 of each. Except they don't have a girl on MFT.
So yeah, there's Bo, there's Rowan, and then the 2. Yeah, that's right. There's 4.
and then
Dexter
the
and
4 guy. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then there's 4 MFTs. There's
and 4 MFT.
Solo,
yeah,
Tama, Tonga, and JC. Yeah. All right.
I don't know. We'll
Good
find
talk,
out.
guys. Good talk. We'll
you'd
find
have
out.
to stack the rest of the card up is probably the only thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're advertising Roman is going to be there, so
Yeah. CM Punk's gonna win.
CM Punk wins. Yes.
No.
All right.
Wrap
Oh,
it
we
up.
starting a whole new
Wrap us
episode.
up. No.
Oh,
Run it back.
gosh.
Start the
Run it
episode
back.
now?
No,
Run-
I'm going the
run
other
it
way.
back.
This is running. I'm going the other, the other way.
I'm
Wrap
going to
it
bed. Are you? Oh, dap you up. Is that what you're going for?
Oh no, it's the playoff game. It's
Oh, it
getting
looked like
real
you were
tight
just like-
in here. It's getting real tight in here, guys.
Alrighty. All right. Yeah. Kenyn, go ahead and close this out, man.
All right, y'all. Well, just like you heard it from us, we would love to know your theories as well. If you guys are watching this live, if you're watching it tomorrow while you're eating some breakfast, I don't know what you guys are going to do when it comes to watching this, but we'd love to find out right now who you believe is going to win these next 4 matches at Saturday night's main event. It is going to be a great card. I don't think it's going to be the best card in the world. Sorry, Joe. But I
Sorry,
do
Joe.
think it's going to be a great card, especially for a Saturday night main event. So tune in on Saturday. It's going to be an incredible time doing that. Of course, always be on the lookout for our Instagram because we will have some reactions that are going on, whether it was from Raw tonight, whether it's a PLE, no matter what, just you keep on supporting us. And we love that. We love you guys. We really appreciate you guys supporting our channels
us up.
on YouTube and on Instagram. We love being able to just interact with you guys as well. And so, again, we will see you all Saturday night's main event. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. And on that note, Jay Uso's going to win. Good night, everybody.